Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome again to the Casual Report, episode 89. By the way, that's at least 89 hours on YouTube. You're never going to get back if you decide to watch all the episodes. I'm your host, JT, joined again by the person who only watches films about clowns. Dan the Man's here, everybody. How are we, Dan?
Thank you. How are you?
I'm living the dream, mate. I'm just chilling.
Good.
Now, Daniel.
Yes.
On the document, you've put these nonsense film about. We're keeping Jam up, by the way, but
you are
put these nonsense film about clowns.
Yes.
On here.
Yes. So, the best way to describe it, it was scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Right.
Like,
what are these films?
So, one of the films was Curse of the Nun.
Right, and why? Go on. I'm gonna let you go. Just go.
It's so. Jam probably does agree.
What a brew,
because we both love shit films. It's
true.
one of those
this
things.
Is very true.
We don't like
no,
films.
this is very
good
true.
film. Shit take.
Because it's so bad that is funny. The Curse of the Nun, and I'm not gonna lie, has no excuses.
They can't hear it. Thank you. Sorry, Dan. Go on.
So essentially, this film, I found out the budget for the film
About 20 quid.
not far off. It was $180.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Imagine the actors probably worked for free and then got paid.
All the actors,
the
I think, all the
wedge come
actors
in.
and actresses got basically didn't get paid
Until the film made money, right?
Basically, the director of the film appeared in it as well, and also the producer were also in the film.
So, I was saying, what, it's 2.8 on IMDb, which is it's
Terrible.
It's
Is that out of 5 or 10 stars?
out of 10, and it's $180 in 2018. It was released, but if, well, in the States it was 2018.
Was it filmed on phones or something?
I don't know how. I've got to go deeper here, lads. I've got to. What is this nonsense? I'm watching the film.
Something?
I'm
If you
watching the
watch,
film.
you need to watch
Yes,
Curse
I do.
of the Nun. You need to watch it. Shall I tell you why?
Why?
Because whenever the nun gets a hold of someone, you just hear the most least dramatic thud you've ever heard in your life. It's literally just bang, just boom. That's it. It's hilarious.
How much did it make?
19,000.
I mean, to be fair to it, that's quite a, it's quite a bit of wedge.
You're not bad for a $180 film. Do you know something? I did actually question, because obviously, like, in the film, the most expensive thing I think I actually saw in the film was a Sony voice recorder.
That was probably the director's. That was probably the director's in his fucking bedroom or something. So, yeah. Chilling.
Literally, the actress for the nun was absolutely horrific. It was like basically they put black eye makeup all over her eyes, and that was it. And she wore a nun costume, and it was just. It was funny. It was terrible, but it was funny.
So the question I beg to ask is, did you like the film?
In a terrible way, yes, I did. Yes,
yeah. Cool.
It's like kind of like watching Mortal Kombat. Not gonna lie.
No, don't put them in the same category.
Yeah. Fucking Curse of the Nun's well better. And I've noticed on this list you put here, you also put Clowntergeist.
Yeah, same guys who made
to say I'm on
Curse of the Nun, but it was their first film.
How much does that cost? About 20 quid. I need to see.
I think their budget was a bit higher in that film, to be fair. They had a lot more effects and stuff like that.
They got 0.1 more on IMDb, so it's obviously paid off.
A better film. I think it made 23,000, so it actually made more than the Curse of the Nun. And to be fair, I found Clowntergeist made a bit more sense. The story had a bit more almost sense to it than Curse of the Nun. It was just.
Wrong one. Sorry. Right, you say it makes more sense, and I just did a Google image search, and this looks like nonsense, mate. I'm sorry.
It is nonsense.
Mate,
But it made more sense than a nun that
poster.
basically wants to go out and kill women. It just doesn't make any sense.
So the clown wants to go and.
So the clown essentially is a demon, but in a corporeal form, almost like a human form. So a bit like, you know, the Pennywise thing.
Yeah, so dangerously close to it.
To be fair, it does nick a lot from it. Even the ending has balloons in it.
He's called Ribcage the Clown, by the way, everybody.
Yes, Ribcage the Clown. And it essentially goes around killing people that are scared of clowns. Only people that are scared of clowns, per se, until the end.
So it wouldn't kill me then, because...
You're not afraid of clowns?
No.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if you get in its way whilst it's trying to kill someone who's scared, it'll kill you.
So
yes.
If it's trying to kill Jam, I'd be like, bro, and it'll just kill me as well.
Yes, more or less.
Cool.
I'd throw you in front of me.
No, you'd be fucking balls deep, mate. Have you been playing any games, or have you been watching terrible films?
Just watching terrible films.
There's another one here as well, which... What's this other one, Dan?
Ginger Clown.
What's that?
Right, let's just... I'm going to tell everyone. Ginger Clown has the voice done by Tim Curry, of all people. That's all I need to say.
I can confirm it is Tim Curry voicing this clown.
Yes. And essentially, there's this kid who breaks into an amusement park that got shut down in the 1960s because of a lot of deaths and stuff like that, and a girl follows him in, and essentially these monsters, I've forgotten the names now, Stomach Crusher, Worm Face,
I'll help you out.
Evidently the Ginger Clown.
Yeah, Worm Creature, Nelly the Spider Woman, Stomach Crumble, and Brain Eater. Is that?
Yeah, the Brain Eater is just hilarious. Like he spends more time thinking about eating someone's brain rather than actually doing it. He's just there fucking and effing all, like, most of the film.
Right.
It tries to be funny, and it really, it's just terrible. It is a terrible film. I think, to be fair, I think that's the worst one I watched, because it tries to be funny.
Right.
You know when a bad film's bad, but it tries to be funny, it makes it worse almost.
Oh, hold up. No, Dan, you didn't tell me that Jam.
What?
Sorry, Dan. The voice for Stomach Crumble is Michael Winslow.
Oh yeah, it is
I
actually.
thought it was Michael Winslow.
No, cool. Alright.
I watched Police Academy not long ago as well.
You did. Daniel.
Yes.
Have you been up to that else?
No, that's it.
That it. Watching rubbish films go and work.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Nah, I like your style, mate. That other voice you hear, obviously, Mr. 200 himself is here, ladies and gentlemen. Jam is in the house. Jam, how are we?
Tired.
Why? Let's go work, have we?
I've been doing a lot
for you.
at work.
You little dickhead. My mum's back at work on Sunday. She's fuming.
I'll be fuming too.
Question. What have you been up to for the past 48-ish hours? That's all to talk to.
We'll get to one of the things.
Yeah, one of the things we'll redact until the rundown because it's there. But what's the other thing you've been playing?
Oddworld Soulstorm.
I've downloaded this because it's on PlayStation Plus for PS5 players. Sorry, Dan. I haven't played it yet. How is it?
It's good. It is Oddworld.
Is it Oddworld like Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld like Munch's Odyssey, or somewhere in between?
It's like Abe's Odyssey with a few extra mechanics and stuff.
Munch's Odyssey was weird. Yeah,
I haven't got
was
to.
Weird.
I've only done like the first bit, escaping the burning caves, but I haven't got to the saving the Mudokons or what are they called?
Yeah,
yet.
I mean, so I was found Oddworld cool. Yeah, same again. Is it hard? So maybe because I was like, what? How old was I when the first one came out? 7.
I couldn't tell you. I'm only so much into it.
You probably think it's hard, mate.
No, you do.
No, mate, that is you.
And I played Apex, and
Did
new
you
season
win?
of Rocket League started yesterday.
I thought it did. How was the new season of Rocket League? Same old shit, mate.
Mate,
Dead
I
game.
mean, no, it's not a dead game at
Yeah,
all.
it is a dead game.
It's
I've
the
been
game of
told
forever.
by
1.1
very
million people online yesterday.
Was that Oh, it was million. I miscounted the zeros.
Yeah, they've fixed the trade up systems. Great.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Trade up everything you want now, anything you want.
Oh,
It doesn't
can
have to be. Yeah. So you got a good chance of getting much better stuff.
People who don't
But
play
the
Rocket League
Rocket
haven't got a
Pass
clue
this
anymore.
time is rubbish. It's all shite.
So you're not going to buy it?
Like all the items and I didn't buy it. I already had
Shite.
them.
You-
If you buy the pass once, go through the lot, you've got enough to buy it, or just redeem it next season and the season after and the season after and the
if
season
you want
after.
to, or you can buy
Or you can buy it, yeah. But-
whatever they're called in Rocket League, I can't remember.
They gave everyone 1,000 credits last season for free, so I just used that.
Have I got 1,000 credits?
Probably. If you've ever paid and bought and opened a crate, you've
Ever?
got 3,000. Yeah, you got 1,000 credits.
Oh,
in your
buzzing.
thing.
I think I have.
Um,
It sounds like something I would have done. Maybe.
But-
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was playing with Luke,
Huge.
other Luke, and NS,
Which-
and then me and NS went on Apex.
Which Luke have you degraded to other Luke here? Because I know the two Lukes you're on about.
I didn't name them. There's OMG Luke and Neo Luke.
I know, but which one in your head was the other Luke? Because
I didn't.
I'm going to
actually
grass
look
you
at
in, mate. You know what I mean?
them. You can grass me in.
Grass.
Oh,
Yeah, and me and NS won an Apex game last night.
Oh, did you actually? How was that? Who's your main in Apex?
Everyone.
I haven't got. Oh, who's your main in all of them? You're that guy. Who were you when you won?
Lifeline.
I haven't got a clue who that is.
Medic.
But
I didn't know Jam was like I've forgotten his
professional.
name. Yeah, just a pro at Apex.
No, I've got 2 more achievements to get for it, and one is to win with 8 different.
The Scotty of Apex, everybody.
Everybody buzzing.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to get the last 2 achievements for it.
Nice. Ask me.
What have you been doing?
What have you been up to?
I've just been chilling, mate. I'm going to work, living the dream. Ask me if I'm work tomorrow. Well,
Yeah,
Friday
work tomorrow.
is not happening this week, lads. I'm a bit annoyed about it. I'm not annoyed, I get it, because people need annual leave and you'd flexi furlough, you go in and out when you need it, it's fine. But no pancakes tomorrow, lads, so I'm a bit annoyed. But I do have a 5-day weekend when Nier comes out. I thank you. And I've been charged and I'm skint till Monday, so we'll see. However, I've been playing that game, Jam, a few rounds, and a bit more of Outriders last night. And before we talk about Outriders again, I'm rolling back the years, mate. I'm going back to school. I managed to get 100,000 combo on Tony Hawk's. I'm very happy with that. Because I probably haven't done 100,000 combo for about 10-15 years, so I'm happy. But Outriders, ask me.
Are you enjoying it more?
I don't dislike the game, don't get me wrong. But I do think, playing it on my own, I think people who do play it on it's designed to be played as a group. Because it's the first thing to shove it in your face, the second you turn it on, you got that menu there. Join team and do all this shit, invite players. I'm like, I just want to fucking run through the story dead quick. That's all I want. Because it's quite interesting. Similar to Xenoblade X. Similar kind of narrative. The humans are fucked off Earth because it's fucked. But in Outriders, they're in the same boat, so they may as well stay where they are. But also got big monsters and everything, so it's cool. And yeah, it can get quite difficult on your own. There was the side mission last night. It's like rinse and repeat, mate, and I was smash your head in a minute. But I did it. I was laying a smackdown. And what else annoys me about I can't forgive this game for what it did to me last night. There's 4 classes. Don't ask me what they are. I know the one I am. I'm Pyromancer. Pyro, fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ask about fire. Ask me if I take fire damage. When like the thing's on fire on the floor.
Is it like reduced fire damage?
I don't know. It fucking better be, because I'm fucking pyromaniac, mate. You know what I mean? I was seething. And also, I found out yesterday that Range Rover make a convertible, and I was booting off.
It looks nice.
It doesn't look nice. What's the point of a... Dan, did you know that?
I
didn't actually.
Convertible cars in this country anyway.
The Range Rover do a convertible car, and it fucking does me head in. Because I'm looking at it thinking, why ain't it got a roof? It's just, like a Range Rover. I'm not a car guy. I just fucking, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, Range Rover's primarily
I was gonna say that I saw a Defender, the brand new one, and I thought, what the hell is this thing?
I mean,
it's terrible.
I mean, when you compare it to the old, there's one I want. I'm not gonna get it now. It's not a car show, but there's one I want. The red one, old model with the big silver wheels on it. I'm like, bro, I'm in on that. But it's like 30 grand. I don't have 30 grand, so we'll see. Maybe one day. But yeah, gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes,
I'm ready. First up, gentlemen. Yesterday I awoke, as I tend to do. For one of the 30 things I do in the morning, I yawn.
Just wake up
like crazy. I've got the sound on that trailer. Sorry, everyone. Wake up, rub my eyes, yawn, grab my phone, scroll through Twitter for 2 minutes, and go back to sleep for 20 minutes. However, every now and then, Nintendo like to just fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, just say, "Yeah, lads, poof," and I'm like, bro. You can't be doing this to me. Jam. Big fan of Tetris 99, yeah? Did you like Mario 35?
Yeah.
I didn't like that either. Not that I don't like the gameplay of Mario, or don't misinterpret what I'm telling you. But I don't think it worked in the same way Tetris 99 works. However, something works like Tetris 99 works, and I hope you like this game, Jam, because I think it's fantastic. Yesterday, Nintendo said, "Yeah, lads, Mario 35's in the bin. Here's a new one. It's Pac-Man 99, ladies and gentlemen." I put it in the title, I forgot. Jam, you played this game yet?
Yes.
Just summarise your thoughts real quick. What did you...
It's really good.
It is, mate.
Since talking to you about an hour and a half ago, saying I don't understand it all, I understand it all now.
I don't mind. I don't.
I understand it.
I get it, but I don't get how to win. Like in Tetris 99, I get it. I'm alright at it, but I don't know how to utilise the stuff to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, the power pellet just turns a ghost blue. You get to eat the ghosts.
Yeah. Then you send the ghosts to other people playing, and they come jam a Pac-Man. Is that right? And then they slow you down. Slow you down. So the grey ones slow you down a little bit. The yellow ones slow you down a lot. The red ones kill you. I found that out the hard way, James.
Yeah.
That's where go on.
If you hit the fruit replenishes the power pellets, and you just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So it's power pellet fruit, power pellet fruit, power pellet fruit.
Yes.
But if you play it super aggressively, yes, you can win. But there's a massive defensive way of playing it, and that's how I'm playing it. I've played it 14 times.
Yeah.
And I've had 8 top 10 finishes, 4 top 5 finishes.
What's the highest you finished?
4th.
Ha! Fuck you, 3rd. I was fuming. When I finished 3rd, right, I was like, oh, I was 3 left, I died. And then 2 seconds later, the game was over, and I was thinking, fucking 5 more seconds. Do you know what I mean? But go on, mate. I'm gonna check my stats while we're here.
I'm gonna win at this game.
I'm gonna win at this game. I feel confident in this one. Daniel,
you win a 99 game for once,
mate. I won Mario 35, but that doesn't count. But Dan, are you a fan of these retro? Did you play Tetris 99? I know Hughes.
No,
is it Hughes' partner plays it?
Yeah, Connie smashes it.
Connie's all over it. You're not a fan, or you not played them, or what?
Both. I haven't played it. I've not really experienced Tetris. I've played Pac-Man. I enjoy Pac-Man.
Yeah, would you be more inclined to try Pac-Man, or?
Say again, sorry.
Would you be more inclined to try the Pac-Man one, or?
Of the two, over Tetris, definitely. But
it's free as well if you've got a Nintendo Switch Online, so it's worth a go if you do like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Let me just show my records real quick. I'm just getting on here.
Games don't last as long as Tetris 99
Total go seating 1,366. Let's go. So where are we now? Played it 12 times. Highest ranks 3. Total.
Highest rank.
Yeah.
Oh, the way you
Highest,
placed.
yeah. Where's the top 5 finishes and that shit? Where are you looking, John?
No, I just made note of it because I've only played it so many times.
Okay.
I don't know if it's in records.
Yeah, I usually finish 90% of the time finishing top 50. Occasionally top 10. You know what I mean? You know how it is. But the question to you two gentlemen is, this is sort of pushing on the floodgates of, you got Tetris, we've had Pac-Man. Where do we go elsewhere from here now? Is this the thing that Nintendo's gonna? You what? Dig Dug. Yeah, I was gonna say Dig Dug 99's one. Space Invaders 99. Galaga 99. Galaga 99. Listen, if we're gonna go Galaga 99, I'm gonna get cans of whoop ass, mate, and I'll be laying the smackdown all day long.
I hope this isn't the time.
Yeah, where would you, Daniel?
Yeah.
Did you play Mario 35?
I didn't.
Just trust me and Jam. It doesn't work as well. Platformers don't tend to work as well. So with that information with yourself, where if next year or the year after, you know, Pac-Man and Tetris 99 are all balls, one of them's probably going to get the plug pulled, and there's be a fresh one to come out, which of these old school retro arcade games would you want? Would you think, actually, yeah, I'll play that one? Is the one, or
probably not, to be honest with you? No. Like, I like the idea of them, but I'm not. I'm not into these side of things.
I get it. I do get it. I don't agree with you, but I do get
I'm
it.
much more of a I'm a big single player focused person. I love a good story. These games I haven't got that, and I just don't get into them as quick.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like junk food. It's like dead quick, in, out, bang, done. If you got 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Been on the Nintendo eStore via the game Pac-Man yet?
How much is it? I've not been on it yet.
There's a lot. You could buy Pac-Man Deluxe 99 pack,
which is everything.
25 quid.
That's not horrific. But what?
Pac-Man, if you want to unlock the single player modes, score attack, whatnot, 13 quid.
Right. Okay.
And then all of the themes are £1.70. Right. There's a Dig Dug one.
Of course there is. I mean, it's Namco, of course there is. Jam, I know you love a good 99 game.
There is a Galaga one.
Of course there, mate. It's happening. It's happening. I love Galaga. It's so good. Gentlemen. I mean, Jam, sorry. The same question, Jam. Where would you, like a year or two, 18 months or so, these games are on the precipice, and a fresh one would come. Which one would you prefer?
Space Invaders probably would be a good shout, but I think Asteroids would be good, or Caterpillar.
Asteroid. When just Snake 99, that'd be cool.
Snake 99. Yeah. Caterpillar would be quite cool, I think.
Saying Galaga, I'm saying Defender. You know what I mean? I'm saying any of that Galaga, shit. Yeah. Something shooty, arcadey, retro shooty, point scoring game.
Yeah, if you destroy an asteroid, it goes sent over to someone else.
Get me in straight away. Dan, do you have the Nintendo Switch Online?
I do, yeah.
Do you feel you get value for money? It's quite cheap, isn't it? But did you feel...
Yeah, I think it's like the big thing for me are the sort of SNES and NES games that you get with it. It makes it a lot more worth it.
Yeah, there are emissions of them. There's definitely a few of them games, like where's Chrono Trigger, where's Final Fantasy 1-6, but I'm totally with you, mate.
Yeah, like it does add that extra value, even though it is strictly cheaper than the likes of PlayStation Plus and Game Pass and obviously all that stuff. So for them to add that sort of thing, it's a nice sweetener to the deal almost.
You're buzzing.
Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way as Dan, or do you feel ripped off by Nintendo Switch Online?
Never. I think you get plenty of bang for your buck.
We get bang for our buck because we cheese it to fuck, mate. I think me and legitimately play £3 a year or something. Shoot, well, I'm not paid for like 2 years. But
Yeah,
tell your brother I own about £6, but yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it doesn't break the bank. If it was £40 a year, I'd be a bit like, this is nonsense. Why charge me for this? Because it's got that way that it offers you Tetris 99, Pac-Man 99, perks for some games. The online play is dreadful, and if it was any more expensive, I'd be like, I mean, legitimately any more expensive. But yeah, we'll see. The fill up as well, like Pac-Man, like Tetris 99 does. I'm in a game within 2.5 minutes, something like that, John. Probably less than that. Fill up in, play, quick, lose, out, go in again. Let's go. You know what I mean? Why? It's cool. Good. Anything else, mate, to add before we rock on?
Yeah. Get me a physical edition of Pac-Man 99.
Mate, you got a physical Tetris, haven't you?
Yeah.
Imagine that, mate. Imagine a double steelbook though. If it came out double pack steelbook thing, would you buy it?
Yes. Well, I've got Tetris 99. It comes with all the DLC, so
yeah,
if they were to release more DLC, the promise is if you have the physical version, you don't have to pay for it.
We'll see. Mate.
Yeah, we'll see.
But Daniel, anything to add before we move on to
No.
cheeky rumour, mate? No,
Cheeky rumours, here we go.
You know I don't like talking rumours. You know this, right? You know, it's like hearsay and all that shit, but I prefer cold, hard facts. But you two gentlemen are familiar with a game developer called Hideo Kojima, am I right?
Yes.
I never heard of him myself until before today.
I think I've heard of him.
I tell you what, I saw a thread earlier, and it was who's more famous, Miyamoto or Kojima? Who are you saying?
Miyamoto.
Yeah, like go up to some random person and keep going up to random people and ask them if they know who Super Mario is.
Yeah.
And then when someone says no, stop. You'll be going on forever because everyone knows Mario. That's not important. Jeffy Grubb, the man himself, was taken to Twitter. He's posted an article on GamesBeat, which is the sister site to VentureBeat, which is where he writes all this stuff. And he says Kojima Productions is making a new game, but it is not abandoned for PlayStation 5. Blah, 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 blah. Long and short of it, it's going to be published by Microsoft for the Xbox. Gentlemen, many questions. First one, is that a good move for Kojima?
Gets him some wedge.
I mean, I can imagine the blank check had as many zeros as you want. Don't let me see it. I'll see in a bit.
I think it's a better move for Xbox.
Yeah, because they aren't very dominant, we'll say, in Japan. Because the Xbox One for years sold about less than 100 units a week, which is ridiculous when you consider how much the Switch has sold, and so on.
Exactly.
Is it on PS5 if Microsoft do strike a deal with it? Would Microsoft bother striking a deal with Kojima if they're just going to put it on PS5 anyway?
Probably not. They might get timed exclusivity, but Kojima's in bed with Sony, and he has been for a while.
I'm thinking, like, you think if Metal Gear Solid didn't come out on PS1 when it did, that relationship stemmed from there, and it's just going good. I mean, we've had Metal Gear Solid games on other, like, Xbox, and obviously the GameCube had Twin Snakes. But yeah, but he did a tweet. Let me get the tweet up because I'm a nice guy. Yeah, he's basically that the article he written sums it up in a sentence as explaining the story. Kojima's in talks with Xbox to publish his next game, and he starts talking shit to people that misquote him. It's quite funny. It does not know if the deal is closed. Kojima will be a big focus for Xbox when it comes to leveraging Japanese dev talent, which is probably why they'd go for Kojima. And Phil was referencing the deal and the shelf statue thing, which is when Phil, I don't know if you realise, when Phil Spencer does his little interviews, he has quote unquote hints in the background. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. I think people read too much into it, but whatever. And
they do it on purpose, I think, to
generate
get people talking.
Hyped, in it, mate. To answer some common questions, I don't know if the game will be exclusive, but I'm pretty sure the deal, if finalised, will not prohibit Kojima Productions from working on new deals with other companies, including Sony. So I think the gist is Microsoft will be looking for exclusivity, whereas Kojima will be like, I'll be chilling. But pretty much it'll be on Game Pass, I'm pretty sure. Daniel.
Yes.
What do you think about that? How does this rub you, mate? Or are you up nice, and is it a nice massage, or is it a scrub with a fork on the back, or what?
I agree with Jam. It's probably a better move for Xbox than anybody else.
Yeah, I think it's because he won't outright say it, but Phil Spencer's dying to have a slice of that Japanese pie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like
you know
the thing is, he will want to spread Game Pass everywhere. That'll be his goal.
Yeah. But I think trying to lean into the Japanese audience, which is why a lot of the Square Enix games are on Game Pass, and Yakuza's on Game Pass, and games that are popular in Japan, but also
they just need to break into Japan. I think if they hit the mark in Japan hard and they do really well, they'll dominate everything.
They will, and that'll be a big thing for Phil Spencer and his team and whatnot. So, I mean, I'm not totally against this. The problem I've got is that Death Stranding wasn't a particularly outstanding game in any stretch of the imagination. It was good from what I hear, but I've never looked at it and gone, actually, I want to play that sort of thing.
You know why you don't want to play it?
It's just weird.
Yeah, it's not offensive. It's not. The game isn't badly made or anything, or it's got that stupid Kojima story nonsense in it as well, which everyone likes. I'm being a bit hypocritical there because it's quite a niche, and it's quite cool. The Norman Reedus is in it, and Guillermo del Toro, but he doesn't voice the. Hang on, is that right?
And Mads Mikkelsen, obviously.
Mads Mikkelsen, the dude in it, but Guillermo del Toro doesn't voice his character. He just did the motion capture, I think. He just scanned him in. And Jeff Keighley is in it as well. Spoiler.
Is he?
Yeah, not as anyone's like. You have these like faction stop off basically post officers places, and he's there. But I mean,
the thing is as well. You think about this. Kojima's game is like when Kojima Productions came in. He told us about the game in 2016. It didn't come out for another 3 years, so it's probably a wild
and it was just
2 years minimum sort of distance away as well. So I mean, it'll be good for them. They'll attain the wedge that they need to obviously get the game out there and spread, and Xbox break into the Japanese market because of Hideo.
Win-win. Sony
win-win.
Sony be shaking a bit, like because if this deal goes through, would Sony they'll be nervous, right? Like they'll be like concerned. I
don't think so because at the end of the day, Sony. To be fair, Jeff Grubb said something really good. Xbox are making a lot of deals because they've got a lot of money, but Sony, as far as everyone's concerned, still make great games. That's what they've always done, and at the end of the day, it depends on what Sony want out of it. Sony have got Japan pretty much tooth and nail.
Yeah, Sony and Nintendo.
That's the monopoly.
Yeah, it'd be harder to. I think it was quite because they're quite Western focused. It's quite easy to break into Europe and America, but breaking into Japan, especially with those two, got it by the throat.
I think Dan's right that PlayStation in-house can come up with like super good games,
probably games better than Xbox could ever make themselves.
Can just go, I've got all this money, so I'll buy you to make me this good game and you to make me that good game. I'm not saying it won't work; it definitely will.
It will.
quite a lot of the studios that are in-house for Sony now, Sony did buy, but they bought for pennies years ago. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
But like Microsoft are doing the other way around. They're going after like fully bloomed developers and offering them.
Billions.
I imagine. How much does Sony pay for Naughty Dog? Do you know? 25,
How much
30
did
years.
what?
Sony paid for Naughty Dog. I mean, I'm talking in the 90s. It was probably pennies.
In the world of Xbox buying Bethesda, probably pennies.
Probably pennies.
Yeah.
And I mean,
2 million, 3 million, I would have probably
wouldn't even-
taken a
yeah.
crack at.
Probably wasn't even that in the night. When was it? It doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, and Sony are so bullish as well. They're going to charge it. They're not going to put it on a subscription service and charge you £70 a game. So that's how confident they are in their video games. Wish to show a bit more confidence in the hardware, but I digress. Not.
Did you manage to fix your PS5?
I
by the way?
mean, I have no idea. Everybody out of the loop. My PlayStation 5 doesn't like the internet. It's the only, even the Switch connects to the internet. You know what I mean? I could probably get my toaster to connect to the internet. Yeah, my PlayStation 5, £500 new hardware. Not having it. It was getting my fucking nerves. Just I was plugging it into that. Do you know them plug extender router things? Like you, they go through the electrics and you wire up. I did that and I still wasn't having it. And I'm like, mate, I want to bash your fucking face in. But I think they can be a bit hit and miss. Though. Yeah, I was fucking raging.
Unfortunately, it was an undisclosed fee for Naughty Dog, but they purchased them in 2001.
Was it that? Oh, I didn't realise it was that recent. I thought it was in the 90s.
No, in 2001 they got bought out.
That's nice. Then when let's not forget they recently acquired Insomniac. That was recent, right?
Yes.
That was recent.
Like last year or two, was it?
Something like that, I think. Was it before or after Spider-Man? Was it after?
After,
yeah,
I think.
So it'd be 2019, 2020-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
That was, I imagine that was a few mil. But nowhere near, not fucking Bethesda money, but it was wedge. But I think Sony are making smart decisions, whereas Microsoft are just powerhousing the fucking wallet, mate. You know what I mean?
Well, you know something, like, let's put into context. How much did they buy Bethesda for? 10 billion, was it?
$7.5 billion.
7.5 bill.
Yeah, double.
And they're wanting to buy Discord for 10.
10 bill.
That seems very backwards, almost.
Yeah, I mean,
I know Discord is a very popular chatting thing, but you've got Skype. Why would you even?
Because they fucking ruined Skype, didn't they? I don't use
Microsoft
Skype.
Teams.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they've got all these clients. Why would they need? I get that Discord is great for games. We know that, and that's probably half of the reason they're doing it.
And we're on Discord now
because Skype doesn't have that like in-game integration almost. But at the end of the day, they don't need to blow 10 billion on.
I mean, I'm sure there's a they're all intelligent people. I'm sure there's a reason why they're considering it. But like you say as well, they've got Skype. They can just piss about with that. They've got Teams. They've got this. They've got that. You could eat. You couldn't. They're probably programmers and engineers screaming at me for saying this, but you could probably easily integrate Teams so it does Discord's job. Do you know what I mean?
It does the same thing.
Yeah, just virtually the same thing.
Do you know something? I'm not. Wait. The one thing I've noticed, have you ever used Xbox Game Chat, for example?
Not since 360 Gears of War 2 one days.
Right, I'm going to put it out there. It's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely
Maybe
terrible.
Maybe Discord.
But you've got Skype, and Skype, Skype's not great. I'm not going to lie. It's not great, but it works. So it does just make sense to me. It's a lot of money to be paying where there's not many opportunities to make your money back almost, unless people are going to pay for Nitro or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're just going to take the hit and just.
I think what their plan probably will be is to add it to Game Pass almost.
Yeah, probably.
You get Discord Nitro through Game Pass.
You do. Let's say if I was Mr. Discord or Mrs. Discord or whatever, I'd I'd sell up 10 billion, mate. I'd be straight. I'd be
I mean,
like,
it's a lot. It's
Caribbean,
a lot
mate,
of money
it's in
in
a
it.
bit. You know what I mean? Oh, I'd be after the Caribbean all day.
Although saying that, how much did Sony acquire your fighters
Evo.
thing?
It was with some. It was a
lot of money, wasn't
collaboration. It was. How much was it?
2-3 billion, was it?
It was 2. I think it was 2 between. It wasn't Sony and someone else. It was Sony. Oh, hang on, let me just have a look. That was a weird one. But
I think it's probably a nice piece of business for them.
They've got Crunchyroll as well. Have they got Crunchyroll? Have I made that up? I've just put.
Yes, I think they do.
Yeah,
I think they do actually.
I've just put Sony acquire into Google, and the first hit was Sony acquire Square Enix. That's not happening. In a million years, that's not happening. Yeah. So
if they did that, then Xbox would have an uphill struggle.
Then it'd be like, we'll just fuck Japan off, lads. I'll say in a bit. I ain't got time for that shit. So they co-bought Evo with RTS. We did Google that when we covered the story. I can't remember who it is. I'm sorry. How much?
Doesn't say.
2 billion, I want to say. I think it was 2.
I think it was roughly about that, wasn't it?
But it
wasn't going to be cheap.
No, but again, it's co-owned as well. So, the reason, one of the reasons, have you ever watched the Sony? Well, have you ever seen the Sony fighting tournaments on YouTube?
Yes, no, I haven't. I don't watch them.
Like you got that, and then they've got no views. Like there's about 100 people watching. I know we can't talk, but you know what I'm saying. It's like it's a bit like you've got Evo, which is just like dominant. You've got some of the Smash tournaments, some of the like the Rocket League shit, and some of the everything, and it's just like
I do find it interesting, the whole Sony obviously other competitor angle thing going on with Evo. I do hope they don't like mess with the formula, you know, like just make it PlayStation only or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, but
it could happen.
People are like worried that Smash Bros isn't going to be at Evo. Again, with Sony at the helm, because let's face it, and to be fair, they play mostly on PlayStation anyway when they can. Like Fighters is on PlayStation. I think Street Fighter is on PlayStation. Yeah. Right? Tekken's on PlayStation, I think.
Yeah.
Am I right here? I don't know. I just watched it.
There's no way that they would bin off Smash.
Yeah, I agree.
That brings in.
It makes them too much money.
I agree, but people are concerned.
I would be. As I say, it's that gamer angle. It's the whole the triangle, the Xboxes, the Nintendo. You don't know what they're gonna want out of it.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo are weird when it comes to like competitive play as well, which is why Smash has been. I'm surprised Smash Melee has lasted as long as it has for as like popular as it is.
Because it was about a year or two ago. The 2 years or so when they binned it off of Evo.
Yeah, that was funny. I mean, you move on. Like it's not like Street Fighter 2 is still at Evo. Do you know what I mean? But
exactly,
it still could be because Street Fighter 2 is fucking quality.
I'd happily go back and play that over any other Street Fighter game. To be fair,
over 4, Jam.
No.
So you'd actually play 4 over 2?
Jam prefers 4.
Yeah.
Really?
It was just the online capabilities and all that sort of stuff. I mean,
a lot of hours into Street Fighter 4. I'll give you that.
I think it's just that whole classic vibe I've got for Street Fighter 2. Like I spend so many hours of my childhood playing that.
It no doubt is the best Street Fighter. And it is the one that set the scene for probably every fight. Fun fact: Street Fighter 2 was the very first fighting game to have a combo system, and
the very first fighting game to have alternate
costumes.
Yeah, because of
colors.
Yeah, that's true because of multiplayer and people got the same character. And then fucking Overwatch came along and games like that, and it's like, oh, you can't be the same character. I'm like, I can do what I want, mate. Do you know what I mean? Well, gentlemen, anything to add on what we? I don't even know what we're talking about at that point. Kojima.
Yeah, we're talking about Evo.
Sorry, Kojima. Anything? Kojima, Xbox, Japan. Anything? You wanna? Any closing comments?
Rumors
will room, mate. We'll move on. Gentlemen, it's another one. COVID struck again. You imagine it's COVID. From the blurb thing, I it's COVID. Let's be honest with each other.
Yeah,
but Deathloop has been delayed. I want to say again because it was supposed to come out at launch, and it was like it got binned back to June. Was it June?
I think it was June. Yeah,
we'll say June. But Deathloop is now out September 14th. There's a blurb thing on Twitter. There's a video as well, but I'm not going to show you the video. This summarizes it. It says, we made the decision to delay the launch of Deathloop to September 14th, 2021. We're committed to quality and preserving our team's ambitions for Deathloop while ensuring the health and safety of everyone at Arcane. We'll be using this time to accomplish our goal, create a fun, stylish and mind-bending player experience. They apologise. They're very passionate, but they are working hard on the game. But I'll say to that what I'll say about anything like this. Just take your fucking time. We'll live. Yeah. It's a fucking video game. Save lives, stay at home and all that shit. But it's just one of them, innit, mate? Dan, you're looking forward to Deathloop, right? Because we all are.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Arcane.
Yeah.
So
as if I like Arcane.
Mate. Do you like Arcane?
I'm fucking buzz off. Like, Dishonored 2 is fucking quality, and the first one. And Death of the Outsider. I might play Dishonored later.
Why does, like, one thing I don't understand is everybody talks about Dishonored, but Prey gets no attention.
Prey
and I think
good.
Prey's alright.
Sorry.
Prey's great.
I've not played Prey yet. That's how much I care. But
you need to.
I do need to. It is Arcane. It's on my list. It's on Game Pass as well.
It is.
Get downloaded. But yeah, we'll see. Jam, I know you don't give two. You'd like to look at this, right? Actually, first.
Oh yeah, Deathloop looks cool. I'm just not bothered about
the rest of them.
Dishonored.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, I think we're all in agreement as well to save lives, be safe.
Oh yeah, that
don't
of course.
Like, take your time. Like, there's no rush. Like, I'm day one on Deathloop. If it comes out tomorrow or if it comes out in 3 years, I'm day one. So they got my money. You know what I'm saying?
Already sold.
Already sold. I mean, I fucking sold the second I saw that first trailer.
They probably actually already got people's money because it's been pre-ordered for a while. Pre-orders been up for a while.
Pre-orders have been balls deep, mate. But like we say, take your sweet ass time. Anything to add? Deathloop, Bethesda, Arcane. Do you want me to move on? Can I move on?
You can move on.
Well, gentlemen, there is another Resident Evil showcase on the cards, and after the last one, I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. Gentlemen, April 15th, which is a week today, there will be another Resident Evil showcase, which you assume is going to show more Resident Evil Village. It's going to show us gameplay. It says in the tweet. I'm going to get the tweet up now. It's from PlayStation account on Twitter. Brittany Bomb, I can never say her name. Sorry, Britt.
Bombacker.
Yeah, she's hosting it again, which is cool. Everything's here. We're all buzzing, and you can see from the fucking replies. I'm not going to scroll down a bit more because it's a bit PG-13. You know what I'm saying, lads? The last showcase we watched. Do you remember? We actually watched this. Do you remember?
I remember that.
It was Resident Evil Village stuff was cool. I was like, we're in, and then the rest of it was just like, this is shite. Like Resident Evil Battle Royale game, and I can't remember what else it showed. Was it a film or something? I think. Right? I forgot. I'm sorry. Gentlemen.
And it was the Battle Royale thing. And yeah, there was an animated film, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's an animated film. Would you want... I mean, Thursdays are usually quite quiet anyway, but would you want to watch this next Thursday instead of doing the... Is it 11? I'm not sure if that...
Late night.
I can tell by your faces.
Probably
the answer's a big effing no.
Yeah, I think me and Jam will be at work the next day.
I've seen somebody's photoshopped Lady Dimitrescu with, I'm going to say, something in her mouth. I mean, come on, mate.
Rule 34 and all that.
Yeah, if it exists, there is pornography, mate.
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking forward to Resident Evil Village, right? Because Resident Evil 7's a return to form. But that showcase was art. That's where it's come from. They've done that on purpose. They've all done that on purpose. I'm sorry.
Well, Ethan.
Well, let me just. They've all done that on purpose. I've got to show you this video. somebody shopped it. I don't even think it's shopped. It's just freeze framed.
A video.
Yeah. Right. Hang on. What's the thing now? Sorry. It's after 9 o'clock somewhere, right? It's after 9 o'clock here, to be fair. So this is the video. Everyone watching on YouTube and Twitch. There we go. You see that? I'm just gonna do it again. They did that on purpose, and they know they did, and they know exactly what they're doing. But
they do.
You know what I mean? Apparently, the people that monitor the PlayStation Store ins and outs of seeing the Resident Evil Village gameplay demo is coming. I put that somewhere. There's a point in Discord. I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. There's a tweet here. Would you be willing to play the demo, or you're not bothered? Ask me.
Played the demo.
No, a new demo of actual.
Oh, yeah.
Of actual.
Yeah,
because,
I would play the new demo.
Yeah. Because the last demo was more of a aesthetic, atmosphere kind of feel demo, whereas this demo appears to be the actual game, what the game is going to feel like when it's actually out in May.
Yeah. It's kind of action and stuff.
Go on, Dan.
My question is it coming to PS4?
Yeah, it is, right, Jim? Oh, the demo.
The demo. It doesn't know about the demo.
Yeah, I remember
because obviously the last one was on PS5, so I didn't really get to mess around with it. So I'm hoping the demo comes to PS4 eventually, because I would like to give it a whirl.
Yeah, I agree. It's a shame that you missed out. Was aesthetically, it was fantastic. And
yeah, I remember watching Jam play it. It's right up my street.
It's really good.
Oh mate, I'm fucking the second it's on the store, I'm downloading it. Gentlemen, we are going to give it a miss, I think. Unless I have a change of heart, and I'll just stay on and watch it. But I think we're probably going to give it a miss. Gentlemen, anything to add? Resident Evil Showcase. What are we going to get any new announcements, or do you reckon it's just going to be gameplay? Because that's all they mentioned. They just say with Resident Evil Village gameplay.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be what's on the tin.
I'm call a spade a spade. I think that tweet says that how it is. Dan, are you the same? You think we're just going to see gameplay? Cool. We're going to move on because we can't wait, mate.
No.
Yeah. lads. We were buzzing. I was buzzing today. Jam, have you seen this yet?
What?
What I'm about to talk about now. You can see it's right in front of you. You should have it open. Right. Next one down.
Oh.
Yeah. Daniel, have you seen this yet?
Minimized.
I'm watching it now.
Daniel's watching it as we speak. You've been very hard at work today. He's probably misses.
Oh, I have partaken in viewing this. Yes.
Well, gentlemen, Streets of Rage 4 Did it come out last year? It did.
Technically speaking, yes.
One of last year's best games. Just getting some DLC. Mr. X. I think Mr. X, this gentleman here, is from 3, right? The one nobody liked.
I presume so.
I think he's from 3 because he looks familiar.
Wasn't he a boss?
I fuck knows, mate. But you can play as Estelle, by the way, which is really cool. The DLC's out. Sorry to piss about here. It doesn't say. But this is cool. We've got new moves, new combos. I'm all in, mate. Let me just... I'm going to scrub to the end of the trailer so you can see. Yeah, Street Rage 4, Mr. X Nightmare DLC. We don't seem to have a date yet. But, gentlemen, are you down for more Street Rage 4?
Yes.
Ask me if I am. I was straight up day one.
It's a great game.
Yeah. Dan, have you played Street Rage 4 yet?
No, I haven't actually.
How dare you?
Daniel,
I know. It's one game I've fallen behind on.
It was on Game Pass.
I think it still is, wasn't it?
Is it still on Game Pass? I think it is.
I'm
searching Game Pass as we speak, and it is still there, and the Game Pass button badge thing's still there, so you can get it for free right now. Let's go. We're probably not a DLC, but you can get the game free. The game is fantastic. It takes what, an hour and a half to do? I'm in.
I'll look into
it didn't take long at all. We went through it, didn't we?
Yeah, I think me and my mate Daz went through it as well on the Xbox. I've got it everywhere. I got it on Switch as well. I had to.
If anyone wants to do a run through, hit me up.
It is terrible online, but I'm willing to jump in with you because
it's a bit.
Because when we gambled, I think I streamed some of it on here.
Yeah,
and it was especially with that, like the stream going through and.
Maybe they've bettered it since.
I mean, maybe they've changed.
You've had a better time with it now.
Yeah,
to sort of even problem.
Highly recommend if you like that kind of thing.
I love Streets of Rage 2. One of my favourite games of all time.
Fucking quality. Skate's my dude. I enjoy it very much. But we have no date. Well, we can play as a stealth, so I'm happy because I thought she was quite cool in 4. Gentlemen, anything to add before we move on?
Get in my face. When was the release date for that?
I couldn't see one. Maybe you can have maybe a fresh pair of eyes could see a release date, but I couldn't see one on there.
Will that be? Do you think it'll be coming to Game Pass?
I don't think the DLC will, no. Because Dan knows this the hard way. DLC doesn't tend to come to Game Pass. Because
Although, do you know something I didn't actually know until a couple of weeks back?
Go on.
Destiny 2 has all of its expansions on Game Pass. All of them.
Are they all on there? I thought it was just...
Even Beyond Light is on there.
The new one, really? I thought it was just the...
Yeah.
I thought it was just the base game. I didn't realise it was...
Yeah. No, like if you scour Xbox Game Pass on PC, you come across it and I was like, no way, that can't be right. It's obviously, we know Bungie are friends with Xbox, but it's a weird thing.
Yeah, no, we're chilling. Gentlemen, a friend of mine at work plays Destiny. She's always bugging me to play it. I'm going to one day, I promise. Probably not.
Destiny's alright. I've never played it with people. Otherwise, I might have played it more. But
yeah, I think it's a similar kind of thing to Outriders, right? Where it's do a mission, get good gear, do another mission, get better gear, go back and do another mission on a harder difficult. Is that right?
Ask me if you
care. It depends on what you're actually going for. I think it's like you've obviously got like PvE, PvP, you've got the raids. Raids are difficult, very, very difficult. So if you want a challenge, that's where you want to be, sort of thing. But
of course.
No, it's...
in the chat now, Ryan's in now. I'm sorry, Ryan.
But,
get that loot, mate, it's all about the loot. Ryan's spoken, it's all about the loot. Let's move on. Do you have anything to add on Streets of Rage 4?
All about the loot? Oh, might as well. Play it.
All games rule. Game preservation matters. Let's move on. Daniel.
Yes.
Remind me, have you played Borderlands 3 yet?
No.
You are a Borderlands fan though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You well, how does the Borderlands 3 director's cut take your liking, right? Because on Peggy website, are you ready for this? It is listed 18 plus Borderlands 3 director's cut. I don't think that's been announced yet, is that right?
I don't think so.
No, and this one, that's interesting.
It says it should have been released today.
Yeah, maybe that was. Is it out now? Sorry, I'm just gonna let me have a mooch.
Borderlands.
There, I think it is. I think it was announced. It might have been a. It might have been
update goes live today.
Yeah, the update goes live today. Cut. Just cut DLC announced. It was two. Okay, it was announced this week. We must have just missed it a lot when we did the last show. Yeah, 2 days ago. So, however, that's interesting because on here, you did say. Let me get the article up. That I've just seen an article from Nintendo Life. Thomas Whitehead. Let me see the picture. There it is. You see it there? Can you see that? You can't see that, can you? Let me just zoom in. Stealth has tweeted. Nintendo Switch. You see it there? Right there. I'll wait for the thing. But you go back here, and Nintendo Switch isn't there. That's interesting.
What website is that from?
This is the Peggy website. The actual.
Do you just think?
I think
it's an old copy and pasting, and someone's just not deleted Switch.
Possibly, and then they've gone shit. That's not.
They'll have them placeholders, won't they?
Yeah. And then,
and they'll just code it in, but they've probably just not deleted the Switch.
No, it's not out on the Switch, is it? Dan 3.
Not yet. I don't think.
There you go.
It will be.
It will be.
I think it is. I think it was stated it was going to Switch, but I don't think it had a release date.
Right. There's a couple of oddities of this over there. It's just complete edition of all the DLCs, but this gearbox, blah 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 blah. Who knows? Daniel, I know the answer to this question, but I won't ask questions. I host the show. If I didn't, be a rubbish show if I kept my questions to myself, mate. You know what I'm saying? Would you be more inclined to play the Switch version if you can play it on the shitter, or would you want to play it on the PC where it's got a bit of juice behind it?
PC.
Yeah.
Like a game like that, I don't think you'd get the same enjoyment level as if you were playing it on console or PC. So yeah, probably. Obviously, more power PC.
Yeah, definitely.
I think. All the rumors of these games coming to Switch, like the more and more strenuous games, more fuel to the fire on the Switch.
The one thing I don't understand about all these games moving over to Switch is that they haven't got the best track record. Like, you look at the games that you think of: Witcher 3, Skyrim. Outer Wilds.
Witcher 3 runs better than I thought it was going to on the Switch. Bless you.
But it's very limited.
It was very blocky and very low res and 30 frames. It does most of the time.
720p 30 frames at potato PC level.
And to be fair to the Switch, it's not a very powerful machine, but it does hit 30 frames a second. I know it's not saying much, but it does. But carry on, Daniel.
But it's one of those things where you're compromising your experience just to play it on a small screen, and that's not where you want to be. You want to be able to play it.
I mean, to be fair, if the Switch is your only option, go mad. Like, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Or if you travel a lot and you want to play it on the go, I understand. But if you have other options to play it and you choose the Switch, I mean, sure, money, do what you want, but I mean, it feels like you're getting a chippy tea when you could be eating a 5-star restaurant. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The one thing I'm actually surprised they haven't brought over to Switch, and you'll probably never guess what I'm going to say.
I never. John might guess.
Come on, think about it. What's the game that seems to appear on everything right now? Think about it. Biggest game, probably the biggest online game at the moment.
Valheim, no.
No. We're talking big.
Big.
Oh, no, that's on Twitch. League of Legends.
No, I'm talking GTA.
That's not going to be on the Switch.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
On the cloud gaming part of it, maybe.
Yeah. But GTA have pretty much made it to every other thing. Why don't they bring it to Switch?
I mean,
that probably wouldn't mind, you know. I wouldn't mind playing GTA.
I'll take a PS2 collection all day long, mate, on the Switch. I was playing Vice City.
You could do Vice City San Andreas on Switch, couldn't you?
While we're on Vice City, right, my mate, Cool Jam at work, he was telling me the other day that, do you know the helicopter bit?
Cool.
Do you know the helicopter remote control bit where you have to fly it through the building? It's fucking annoying. He was telling me he's got like 5 or 6 siblings, and he had to do that bit for every single person in that house on every single save because no one else could do it now apart from him. He's getting fucked off with it as well. Funny. I was laughing.
Wow.
Gentlemen, Borderlands 3 on Switch. Who knows? Shall we move on?
If they got the first 2, it's completely possible for them to have the next one.
Gentlemen, another Switch game, but this time it's. I thought, to be honest, I thought this was already on Switch, so I apologise. Destroy All Humans. Daniel, you like that, right?
I do. I love Destroy All Humans. Now this, I don't mind playing on the bomb.
This one, because it's a remaster. It's quite low power, low
poly.
Yeah.
Low, but yeah, it'll lend itself a bit more. I've watched the trailer. I think it doesn't look terrible, to be honest.
Yeah,
it holds up pretty well, and I think it'll be a good crossover for it.
Yeah, I think
it's fun. It's just pointless fun almost with this game.
I mean, everyone liked the PS2 version. Obviously, the remaster, quality of life improvements.
I think it did pretty well, didn't it? The remaster and stuff.
I'm only assuming, but I assume it did. But I don't think that'll have a problem running on the Switch. I mean, that'll be fine.
I agree.
And did you get the remaster?
I didn't.
No. Would you be more inclined? That's the same question about Borderlands. Would you be more inclined to get this one? You're playing in bed.
Probably, yeah. I mean, and I would actually probably play it more on Switch because it's just a nice pick up and play sort of game.
Play it off.
Especially now that what's the other game that I used to love? Very similar type of game, bit brainless. Stubbs the Zombie.
Yeah.
Stubbs the Zombie.
I love Stubbs the Zombie. It's fantastic.
That was your on Gem not long ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, you have done that before, I think.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. Great fun.
It's rare game, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah, you can actually you can buy a PC disc of it, but it's very rare, and it does appear on abandonware sites.
There you go then, sorted. So. Jam, did you like Destroy All Humans?
I did. I used to have it on PS2.
Did you buy the remaster? Did you get the remaster?
No.
Would you be more willing? Would you be more like same questions as Dan? Would you be more inclined to get the Switch version, or are you not going to bother at all?
No, if I was to get one, it probably would be the Switch version.
I am. I'm in the same boat. And again, I thought it was already out on the Switch, and I do apologise.
To be fair, I did too.
Should be called the fraud report. We shall move on. Anything to add on anything? That's all I've got today.
Nope.
No. Anything? Any unpopular opinions or anything you want to chat about before we move on? Jamie, do you have a forgotten gem before I have to ask you?
No, I don't have a forgotten gem.
No.
Is it mine?
It is yours. Top of your head, or do you want me to just pull one out my ass?
I had one lined up like last week. Like, I know what I'm going to do next time I get a forgotten gem. Now I can't remember what it is at all.
Do you want me to go when you go on Tuesday?
Yeah, if you've got one.
Yeah, I don't have one, but Daniel or James, any popular opinions? Anything you want to? Anything before I go on to this forgotten gem?
Yes, I have an unpopular opinion.
Go on.
And I only did it today because it was my dad's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Dan's dad.
I bought him a handheld Atari 50-in-1 because he really loves like the old fashioned games from like these 80s, 70s, that sort of stuff. So I was like, yeah, this is a cool gift. And Pong was on it, and it made me think Pong is a pretty shit game.
Don't even go.
Have you ever played Pong on the original Atari?
It's 2 polygons going up and down.
Have you ever played it? It's so hard.
It is. It actually is, but it's
so
not
hard to play.
It's just not a good game. It's very simple.
You just called one of the most important video games of all time rubbish.
Yeah, I did. And you know what? I stick by that.
I mean, I'm not. It's just tennis, but
yeah, that's right. Yeah, but it's so simple.
In the 70s, that shit was like.
Oh, it's mad. Yeah, mental. Don't get me wrong, but to be fair, there were more games out there at the time that actually did a lot more. Space Invaders, look at that. There were a lot more going on with that than Pong.
2 years afterwards, I think.
Yeah. Pong predates Space Invaders.
I think Pong was adapted, like, I think...
I'll find out.
The ZX Spectrum, they used to get like overlays you put on your TV which change the graphics.
To be fair, this console thing that I bought was quite impressive, to be fair. There's like some seriously good games on there. Like, we're talking Centipede, you've got...
Centipede's great.
You've got...
Pong came out in 1972, by the way.
What did?
Pong.
1972.
Yeah.
Bloody
Jack
hell.
when that was out.
That was you were there, mate.
Pong's there, obviously on there. You've got
What was this thing?
Asteroids.
Can you send me in the chat so I can get it on the screen for everyone? Is that all right?
What the console I bought?
Yeah. If you got it on,
It's through Amazon, so I'll link the product.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Copy. I'll put it in the Twitch chat.
Some Neanderthals are giving us 1 star. I mean, have a bit of respect, mate. That's like saying, oh, the first King Kong film's rubbish. Now, it's not. Oh, okay, someone's took the piss. That's quite funny. Daniel, where's my link, mate?
I put it in Twitch. In the Twitch chat.
Beg your pardon, good sir. Let me just get up now.
It's pretty sick, actually. I must admit, it is really kind of cool.
Oh, that was wicked. That was sick already.
Yeah, it's a lot smarter than you think as well. Cause it's got a TV adapter, so you can actually plug it into your TV. It's got like a microphone port. It's got all sorts of stuff on it. It's pretty cool, actually.
Street Racers on it. Fucking hell.
Yeah, missile commands on there, mate.
Yeah, blackjack, cool. Casino, centipede, desert fat, mate.
25 quid, might I add?
Yeah.
£25. Cool. No, that's really cool. In the grand scheme of things.
Is this it's fully licensed by Atari, right? Or is it?
It says it's about Atari, so I think it's licensed by them. Yeah.
Is it like Atari Flashback?
I think so, maybe. I know it's done by a company called Blaze. I know that much. Yeah. Because that were on the box.
Cool. It works fine, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Want to waste your money on that? I know I'm going to. Probably.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised, 25 quid. You can't really go wrong. The only downside is it doesn't have AC. It's battery powered only, but
okay.
It's like playing Game Boy all over again. And although that did have AC as well, didn't it?
It did. Gentlemen, it's time. Is that
to regain my title?
No, my forgotten gem first. Bollocks to you.
Oh yeah,
bollocks to y'all.
Video game was first released 1995. It is a licensed game. The most popular version is probably on the PlayStation 1. Although it is on MS-DOS, Mac OS, and Saturn as well. It is a point-and-click adventure game.
And it's licensed.
Licensed, yeah. Which is probably why I'm pretty sure it's not on Steam. It's not on. Probably on abandonware. How much is it?
Point and click.
Point and click. It's not Monkey
1990. What did you say? 1990.
5. The Saturn version came out in 96. I'm on fucking.
It's not that bloody terrible sci-fi thing, is it?
I don't like how you just said terrible sci-fi. What do you mean?
There's I've forgotten the name of the actual game. May or may not have been
a recent TV show, which is just shit.
I can't remember the name of it.
Now I'm looking at it. I might have played the sequel. Let me just have a look. There was a sequel. Let me just. I might do the sequel instead. Just hold up.
When I say terrible, it wasn't terrible. It was just one of those games that I remember. And
I'm
trying to think of point and click in 95.
I'm gonna do the sequel.
All right. When's the sequel out? When was that out?
1990 something. Hang on. I'm gonna do the sequel. I'm pretty sure I played the sequel, not the first one. But they're both really good. Well, they're both well done.
What was the sequel on? Same console?
Played it.
96. I played the PS1 version, did I? I did. Windows. Sorry. PlayStation came out in 97. Windows version came out in 96. And the Saturn version came out in 96. 97, sorry. Licensed game. It's not a film, it's a book series. But there was an awful TV show which got its trailer recently, and it's just going down the shitter. I'm just going to tell you because you're never going to get it. Gentlemen, game in question is of course Discworld 2. Do you like Discworld games?
No.
You haven't got a clue, mate. Mate, let me just tell you, 1997. I think I played more of this one. It's been a hot minute, let me tell you. But I played more of this one than I did the original. But everything about this game, it's got that Terry Pratchett charm, mate. You know what I'm saying? Characters are bubbly. It's hilarious because it's Terry Pratchett and it's funny. I don't think he wrote it though, but I could be wrong. And it's that Monkey Island point and click adventure charm. Because it's licensed, obviously there's fucking nets you've got to go through to be able to port these games over to newer generations. So that's why it's not on Steam. I don't think it's on GOG. I'm pretty sure it's not. And all these characters are hilarious. Is there any sound on this video? There is sound on video. In '97, this voice acting was supreme, by the way. And yeah, it's a great story. Do you guys like the Discworld series at all?
It always reminds me of Dragon's Lair.
Yes, that as well. Yeah,
that's the one I was thinking of. Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I remember when that was re-released, Dragon's Lair for PS3. Andrew was buzzing. Oh, play this game. I played it. I was like,
Dragon's Lair.
There's no commands or anything on screen. You've just got to memorize everything.
Yeah, the one that I played point and click was Broken Age, I think.
Yes,
is it Broken Age?
Broken Age. The Double Fine game. Is that the one? Yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, this character's cool. I mean, this was really cool, by the way. Just read them. It was really good. R.I.P. Terry Pratchett, of course. And I'm hoping that these games can either get a remaster, or a re-release, or a port, or whatever. But I'm looking on the Bay, and these video games, well, the first one's obviously more expensive than the second, but they're not horrifically priced. I'm gonna say this. I've scrolled down and seen the buy it now ones, and it's not horrific, but it's not like they're not like cheap. You know what I mean?
Am I doing my CX?
Go on CX. I'm gonna pro. So there's the first one, 80 quid, 60 quid. Discworld 2 is 45 notes. 40 notes there. 50. I mean, if you can cheese a bid in war, you may be able to get it for about 30 quid or so. You know what I'm saying?
Question: is Discworld based around Terry Pratchett?
Yes, it's the Terry Pratchett book. Yeah.
Yeah. Another one now.
What the
okay, so Terry Pratchett's Discworld PlayStation on CX is £52. But the Discworld 2 Missing Presumed is 25.
There you go. Go get.
And then really Noir is £1.50 from PC.
Sounds about right. But yeah, if you like these old point and click games and you're Terry Pratchett's your guy and you love that world, you probably already played it. But go back and play it again. I assume it's on abandonware because you can't download it from a legitimate site, or you can't buy it from.
You can buy it on PC on CX. It's £1. That's the £1.50 version.
Hang on a minute. Fuck off. Do you remember when I said the voice acting was pristine? But I wasn't lying to you. Ask me who voices the main character. I think
who voices the main character?
Patrick Stewart. It's Eric Idle, mate.
Eric Idle, glorious guy.
There's fucking. I did not know that. There you go. We learned something.
That makes him love it even more.
Yeah.
Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett. I do like Terry Pratchett. I mean, Eric Idle.
Everyone likes Terry Pratchett. Gentlemen, it's time for the quiz. In celebration of the stream we've been waiting for, on Sunday is the day, lads. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I'm working. I can't be asked. Sunday is the day that we'll finally be playing the Bouncer live.
Looking forward.
Casual Sunday. I got my memory card. I think it works. I hope it works. I don't care. It's only about a 2-hour long game, but we're gonna start. I'm gonna start to finish. We're gonna try that. We'll see how we go. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to be alright. So in celebration of that, in celebration of the glorious PS2 streams we're going to be doing, all these video games are from games which were launched on the PS2. Is that alright with you both?
It's fine.
It's my quiz anyway, fuck off.
Gentlemen,
because it's a limited era, I'm gonna need the full title of the game. Ish. I'll be kind, but I'm gonna need, if it's a sequel, I'm gonna need the sequel. You know what I mean? But gentlemen, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ask me if no, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. Sorry, everyone. I spoiled some things there. I'm gonna go in. First one. What is the game? Please, let's go. If it's too quiet or loud, let me know. (2002).
I know what it is.
I know what it is.
You both know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the interest of fairness,
I don't mind Dan going first.
And I'm going to flip a coin. Don't worry, I'm fair. So one of you needs to call heads or tails, please. One of you needs to call it for me.
Jam.
Heads.
It's tails. Sorry, Jam. I'm not sure if you can see.
I believe you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Daniel.
It's Time Splitters. But Time Splitters 2, I think.
It's Time Splitters 2. It's correct. Well done.
Yes.
Is holding on to that title. As we speak. Jam, you need this one, please, mate. What is this? Sorry. (2000 in Japan, 2001 in Europe and America.
I've got a couple of guesses.
Couple of guesses. No one's guessed in the chat yet. Jam. Tizo, you're on the back foot. Do you want to go? Do you want to give me a guess? Or
I'll be miles off. Dead or Alive 2.
Dead or Alive 2. Daniel, do you have a counter guess?
Mine would be Gran Turismo 3.
Gran Turismo 3. You're both incorrect.
That came out in 2003.
Yeah, you're both incorrect. I'm sorry. Play a bit more. Let me know if you have any more guesses.
I've got another guess.
If Dan's got another guess, go on.
Wipeout.
Wipeout. It's not Wipeout. It's a fighting game, kind of.
Oh, Tekken Tag Tournament.
Tekken Tag Tournament. It's not Tekken Tag Tournament.
I will have another go.
Go on.
I don't think that I'm even close.
Go on.
Ready to rumble.
That'd be cool, but no.
No.
When I say fighting game, I mean ish.
I know what it is.
Kind of, but not really.
Oh my god. Am I just... Is it the bouncer?
Yeah.
Dickhead. I thought 2000, 2001, that's the launch of the PS2. I thought launch game fighting. Dickhead.
Mate, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Great question.
Give me a second. – 2005. The light one. And your clue is this is a fighting game as the bouncer is a fighting game. Same kind of thing. Ish, I think.
You know what it is.
Jam thinks he knows what it is.
Go on.
We've had a minute. Go on, James.
Does the music change at all?
I haven't got a clue.
Is it the Warriors?
Warriors. Daniel, do you have a counter guess?
I had one in my head. No.
No. Well, Jam, colour me impressed, my friend, because it is the Warriors. Which is, to be fair to Rockstar, a wonderful licensed game. And it's a shame.
It's a really good game.
It's a shame it's locked to. I mean, you can get them 360, right? Is that a thing? Is it backwards compatible? PSP, by the way.
I don't know.
The PSP version, get that.
Oh yeah, there was a PSP version.
I forgot all about that.
I've never actually played the Warriors.
Have you not?
Really good game.
Yeah, if you get a chance, just get it.
Good co-op as well. Me and Andrew went through it loads of times.
I assume it's quite. I think it's relative. It's a Rockstar game, so it's probably relatively cheap.
We had a promo copy.
Why did you?
There's a shop in London. They just sold promo copies, and it was before it was out as well.
Try the free, I think. Oh, straight out of the frying pan into the fire, mate. Let's go. Adventure-y / Zelda-ish game.
What year? 2003.
Yeah, you get the Warriors on PS2 for less than a tenner on eBay, so
Nice.
imagine it'd be quite cheap. There's a sequel due out soon.
Don't know.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Just hear the Jade's Mary talking to Luke and Jade.
I mean, Jade might be a clue as well. I don't know.
It's not Genshin Impact.
No, but the
Is it? I don't know the name of it.
the main character is called Jade.
Oh,
that was a-
is it?
Oh, Beyond Good and Evil.
Jam, is that what you had?
No.
No, what did you have?
I can't remember the name of it. I remember seeing a game like back in the day, not long ago actually. It was probably like one of Metal Jesus' videos or something.
Whatever you had, Jam, was completely wrong because it was Beyond Good and Evil. Well done, Dan.
Beauty.
Is that
Good guess.
2 each?
Yes.
You've had that
Although we've been waiting for Beyond Good and Evil 2 for the last, 10 years?
a million years, it feels like. Gentlemen,
Yeah.
I come with
It feels like a million years since the
I
trailer.
come with a wild
Yeah.
card. I've already found a 6th song, so you can both suck it, mate. Is it 5th song? Oh no, I've got 2 more to do. I'm gonna do the hardest one. Is that right? I think it's the hardest one. You're probably like, oh, I know this one. Gentlemen, decider. Unless somebody jumps in the chat and ruins your glory. What is this video game? Chose a 5 again. Licensed.
I have no idea.
You have an idea?
I think I know what it is.
What guess?
Wait. You've had 45 seconds now when the chat's gone. Do you want to go first or should I flip a coin again? Where's my coin gone? I lost my coin. I'm fuming. I'll flip a coin. I got another one. It's unloaded.
Because you're loaded.
Another 2p. Buzzing. Dan, call it.
Heads.
It is heads. As you can see.
Is it Killzone?
It's not Killzone. John, what was yours?
Jurassic Park Operation Genesis.
That's a good guess, mate, but no. Licensed video game, 2005. Radical Entertainment were the developers. It's an incredible game.
Is it a game that doesn't exist anymore?
You mean you can't buy it anymore, right?
Like, it hasn't come out in the last few generations.
With it being licensed, I wouldn't have thought it did. And I'm right, it's only on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
I'm thinking something along the lines of SOCOM.
SOCOM. It's not SOCOM. Jam, you haven't got it.
Do you know?
I have no idea, mate. Ron Perlman's in it. By the way.
2005.
Yeah.
Oh. No, yeah. A guess. I think I'm too late for this.
Yeah.
I think it was 2002. Spider-Man 2.
No, but you very close to Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 3?
No, but
Hellboy.
no, keep closer.
Superman Returns?
Closer with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Web of Shadows?
I mean, lean away from Spider-Man, but you're really close to Spider-Man.
The Hulk? Ultimate Destruction?
I'm impressed, gent. I meant you had Jam with fucking the Warriors, and now you've just pulled Ultimate Destruction out your ass. That's correct, Dan.
I love Ultimate Destruction.
Never played it, so
fantastic.
No, apparently it's really good.
Friggin' great. It was a playground.
Yeah, open world beat 'em up kind of playgroundy thing. As a Hulk, I never played it, but people really like it. But Daniel, to keep your name there, my friend.
There you go.
Jam's got some thinking to do, but gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. I'll be back. Don't know if you guys will be in the chat with me, but I'll be back on Sunday when I'm finally going to be playing the bounce after about 15 years. I'm very excited, by the way.
I wonder if it's aged as well as you have.
There's only one way to find out, my friend, and that's to be here on Sunday. I mean, early afternoon-ish. So we'll talk 2 o'clock-ish, something like that, we'll be here. And according to howlongtobeat.com, which is a good website to kind of gist how long the game's going to take, apparently just the main story is 90 minutes. So
90 minutes.
We'll see.
That's 90 minutes of your life.
That's what she said, my friend. Gentlemen, Jam, are you Smash Saturday in this weekend?
I don't know because I'm working. My body's not used to working.
Your body's not used to many things, my friend. But we'll see.
So it depends how tired I am.
Daniel, are you chilling? Are you chilling? Or
I will be chilling. Yeah, nice, probably mate. Gonna hit the Valheim over the weekend.
All that Valheim hype, mate. Let's go.
You need to jump on it. Yeah, we need to
maybe one day, but not today, gentlemen. I'm gonna go have a shower, have some food, and probably watch some Parks and Recreation. I'll work tomorrow. I'm working on Furlough Friday, We'll see. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me again. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and all that nonsense. Tell us we're a bunch of morons with stupid opinions. We don't bite.
Tremendous opinions.
We don't bite. Well, you speak for yourself, my friend. Gentlemen, thank you. Everyone in the chat, thank you. We'll see you next time. Keep it casual, guys.
Yes.
I can't find the thing.
It's over there.
Where's the outro? There it is. Ha! Later, guys.
Thank you.